Welcome to the class this morning. I hope you're feeling nice and energized, and if you aren't, that's why I'm here. So let's get into our lovely yoga flow. Up onto all fours. Inhale, lifting up into your cow, and then round off into your cat, looking at your tummy. Inhale, looking all the way up. Nice curve, and then rounding off the back, looking at the stomach. Exhale. Inhale, lifting all the way up again, and then exhale, round it out. Last one, inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, round it out. Opposite arm and leg, inhale, lifting up straight, exhale, diagonal, inhale, straight, exhale, lower. Same thing again, inhale, lifting up, exhale, diagonals, inhale, straight, exhale, and lower. Again, just get the back nice and warm. Soon we'll stretch it out a lot as well. One more. We're going to lower it completely. Switch sides. Inhale, lift. Diagonal out. Inhale, center. Lower it down. Don't touch down. Again, inhale up. Exhale out. Center. And lower. A couple more like that. From here, we're going to bring ourselves onto our elbows, keep the bottom up high, tap your toes and push to our dolphin. Pushing our heels all the way down, getting some lovely length through the back of the legs, but not putting too much strain on those wrists. Just keep pushing those heels down. Two more here, then we're going to move forward to a plank on our elbows. So inhale, move it forward, and then push to dolphin. Inhale forward. Push to dolphin. Go for a few more. And this next one, we're going to come all the way down, bring our knees down, toes together, sit back into a child's pose. So releasing through those arms as well as for the back. Come back up onto all fours. This time we're going to tuck our toes under and push to a down dog. Really lengthen out again. This time we've got our arms pushing us back from the palm. A couple more deep breaths, and then we're going to float for our plank and then come back to this position. So inhale forward to plank, then back to down dog. Just like we did before with the dolphin and the plank, this time the plank's on our hands, and this time it's a full down dog. Four more. So I'm going to hold here. Bring our feet closer together, lift the right leg all the way up, and just go for a really long lengthening three-legged down dog. And then we're going to bring that foot in between the hands. From here we come up into a high lunge. Inhale, arms come down, and then bring ourselves up. Float those arms down, and then lift up. Hold this one all the way forward. Just staying here in a nice deep lunge. Come deeper into the legs. Reach long with the arms. Now we're going to bring our hands back down. Push back to a three-legged down dog. All the way up high. Then come forward to a plank. Lower to chaturanga. Push that foot down to lift you up into our cobra. And then back to down dog. Left leg lifted all the way up. Keep on growing from your toes. And then bring this foot in between the hands. Come into your lunge. Inhale, arms up. Then float them around. Inhale up. And then float. One more. I'm going to stay in our lean. Keep straightening the back leg, squeeze the glutes, arms are long. Each time you're breathing out, you're feeling your stomach move in. Go deeper in the legs, 2 more breaths. Hands come down, push it back to a 3-legged down dog. All the way high. Dropping that supporting heel down. And come forward to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Use that foot and arms to push up to cobra. And then back to the down dog again. Lifting our right leg up. Bringing the knee towards the chin. And we're going to drop and lift. 2 more. Stay here, push back to 3-legged down dog. And then we're lowering that leg back down. Upper leg lifted right up. Putting the knee to chin. And lower to floor. Up. It's not touching down. It's just getting close. And push it back. And then lower this leg all the way back down again. Come forward to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Push up through those arms, looking up. And then back to down dog again. Let's bring our knees down, toes together, push back. Child's pose. Have a mini break here. Heart rate's definitely elevated. It feels great. Up onto all fours once again. This time we drop onto our elbows, tuck the toes up to dolphin. And you should feel like you've got more length now through the back of the legs and through your back. Should feel lovely. Stretch. A bit of a release for the wrists. Not for long though. From here, I'd like you to push yourselves all the way up into a normal down dog. Now we're going to bend our knees, right leg comes in between the hands again. We're going to drop our back heel. Lift to a warrior 1. Shoulders are relaxed. You want to turn your chest, shoulders, hips, everything forward facing. Come down deeper into your leg. Down a bit more. Left hand's going to lower towards the left leg. Right arm is going to extend you and then tip back into your reverse warrior or sun warrior, whatever you like to refer to it as. But try and think about reaching your arms in opposing directions. We're going for warrior 2, so I'll be facing away from you. Arms come back out into the horizon. So nice and long, deep down into those legs for me. Shoulders stay relaxed. I'm going to bring our right arm onto the right thigh. Left arm lifts and reaches all the way over your body. You should be able to look up past your arm. And down nice and deep. You can stay at this level. If you want more, your arm's going to come behind you. The arm resting on your thigh comes under. Relax our fingers. And then we extend by twisting our chest upward. Now we're going to extend our arms, straighten our supporting legs so we're in our triangle now. You might need to bring your hand up onto your supporting leg. Start to rotate your body so your chest is lifting up, not tipping down. Both heels are down solidly. 2 more breaths here, and then we're going to reverse our triangle. So keeping our legs where they are, I'm going to turn and face all of you. Just stay here. Really lovely movement in the body. This arm will come back down. Return to the normal triangle once again. And if you can, you try and look all the way up, giving your neck a stretch. Let's complete our warrior sets. So bring the hand down, turn your back foot lift it all the way up into your warrior three. So we're just balancing here. We will get into some more balance shortly. For now, this is the main one that we'll do in the standing strength leg exercises. We're going to bend our supporting leg, take the foot back into a long lunge, arms come up, and then pulse it here. Go for 4 more. Arms come down. You're going to touch down, straightening both legs now. We're in a pyramid. Getting that lovely length for the supporting straight front leg, more than the back leg. Bend in to bring your hands forward, then push back to your down dog. So we've done everything on the one side. Of course, we now need to even it out. So let's bring our back leg in. It's our left leg. Drop our heel, lift up to warrior one. Again, just rotate hips and shoulders, everything forward facing. Bend on in. Try to ensure that your knee is not folding inward. It's staying in line with those toes. More the little toe than the big toe. Shoulders relax, arms are straight. And we're going to lower down our right arm towards the right leg. Left arm lifts, and you're tipping back. Yoga just takes you to another level of feeling wonderful. So glad it's part of my repertoire. Make it part of yours, yeah? Reach those arms in opposite directions. And then turn yourselves into the warrior two. We're just going to make sure that our body is nice and aligned with the shoulders and hips stacked. Arms are straight, and then deeper into those legs. A few more breaths. Go deeper. Then we're going to bring our elbow onto our thigh. Reach that right arm all the way over. Bend deeper into those legs. When I do give you your option, please feel free to stay here. You don't have to take it. Those of you who want it, your arms coming behind your back. You're reaching under, lacing those fingers to rotate up. Go deep in those legs. It's a very strong stretch. Arms, legs, everything. Just 2 more breaths. Now we're going to open our arms. Open that leg into your triangle. Keep rotating upward. If your eye gaze and your neck permits, look up. So this is all about lengthening the body so that when we get into some other exercises, strengthening of course, but you'll feel the balancing. You can take your body further once we get there. Arms come down. I'm going to reverse this triangle, looking all the way back. Try and twist yourself even more so you're getting that spinal twist. Stretching the shoulders. 2 more breaths. And we'll bring our arm back down to the normal triangle. Apologies if you can hear the girls. They are outside, so hopefully you can't hear them much. I told them I need this time. And you do. You need your yoga. You need your time to just do what you need to do. 2 more breaths. So we're going to bring this arm around. We're going to lift ourselves up into the warrior three. And lengthening both legs, so it's particularly that supporting leg. 2 more breaths. We're going to bend our supporting knee to take the leg back. Arms come up, pulse it. 4 more. Hold this down, arms float, find the mat, but then straighten your supporting leg. So we've got our pyramid, both legs straight. Each time you breathe out, feel the stomach move in. Bend on in, hands creep forward to then push you back into your down dog. Wonderful, now it's a chance for our arms to get a bit of strength going on. Lift your right leg up, knee towards the elbow, then hold here and bend. Bring it back up, 3-legged down dog. Bring the knee to chin. Bring the leg all the way up. Cross it to the opposite side, try and connect and then bend. Good, bring it back up. Lower that leg down. Left side, lift the leg all the way up. Knee to elbow, same side, bend on in. 3-legged down dog. Knee to chin. 3-legged down dog. Cross it over you. Hold, bend in. Lift it all the way up. Lower it down. Come forward to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Up through those arms, looking up, cobra. Back to down dog. Lifting our right leg up again. Knee towards the chin. Bring it back up. Knee to chin again. Lifting up. Knee to chin. Hold this one up. Come forward to plank. But we're going to turn to the side. Bring this leg on to your side plank. Pushing up. Now this leg's going to go behind. And then reach for your wild thing. Bring the hand forward. Come to your chaturanga. 3-legged. Push up through that leg and arms. And then push back to your down dog. Let's lift the left leg. Knee to chin. 3-legged down dog. Knee to chin. Hold this one up. We're going to turn, coming forward first to the side. The leg comes on. Arm lifts, push yourselves all the way up. This leg's going to come behind. Reach all the way over, pushing your hips up. Wild thing. Bring it forward, 3-legged plank. Down to the chaturanga. Push through the arm and leg. And then all the way back to your down dog. Keep your hips lifted. Gently lower yourselves to your elbows. We're in our dolphin. Knees down, toes together. Push into your child's pose. Have a mini relax. See how much the heart has elevated. So we're going to bring ourselves up onto all fours. A little bit of flow to get the heart rate continuing its elevation journey. Push back to the down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Jump into a deep squat. We're going to come all the way up. Off your heels. Come all the way back down. Jump back to a plank. Push to down dog. Come forward to plank. Jump on in. Reach all the way up. Sorry, I'm out of screen, I know. Come back down into that deep squat. Push back to plank. Down dog. Plank. Jump back in. Come all the way. Back down. Jump to plank. Down dog. Come forward to plank. Jump into the squat. Reach up onto the balls of those feet. Come back down. Jump to plank. Down dog. Plank. Jump it in. Reach tall. Come back down to the plank. Down dog. Last time. Jump it in. Reach all the way up. Come back down to the plank. Push the down dog. Great work. So from here, we are going to get into some sun salutations. So step or jump your legs into a deep squat again. And just stay here. Push the legs out, plant those palms together. I'm just going to readjust the mat so you'll be able to see the whole body with the sun salutation. Good. So you're just going to bring your arms up, turn your toes forward, then arms come to your side, feet come together. Sun salutations. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Halve your body's hands come to the side of the feet. Hands to shin, extend the back. And then come all the way to the forward fold. Legs as straight as possible if you can. Right leg lunges back, inhale. Then push back to down dog. Inhale through to plank. Keep looking down as you exhale. Pushing up from the chaturanga to your cobra. Push back to your down dog. Bending the knees, the right leg comes in. Now the left leg joins it. We come into a chair. Then the chair lifts. Come to the chair. Come all the way up. And then hands to the side. Again, inhale, rise up. Forward fold. Hands to shin, extension in the back. Forward fold. Left leg lunges back, inhale. Push to the down dog. Come forward to plank. Keep lowering down as you exhale. Chaturanga. Push through the arms to your cobra. Knees don't touch down if possible. Back to down dog. Bending the knees, left leg lunges through, inhaling. Other leg comes in, exhale. Come to the chair. Chair lift. Chair. And then come up. Hands to the side. Halfway through these sun salutations. Go again. Inhale, lifting up, looking up. Halve your bodies. Hands to the side of your feet. Chin extension. Come back down. Right leg lunges back, inhale. Push to the down dog. Come forward to the plank. This is where I ask you try not to let the knees touch down. Lower to chaturanga. Then from here, your feet push you up. Your knees don't touch down. Back to down dog. Right leg lunges, inhaling. Left leg joins it to the forward fold. Come to chair. Chair lifts. Come to chair. And then all the way up around. Again. Final time. Halve your bodies. Halfway lift. Come back down, exhale. Take your left leg back, inhale. Push back to down dog. Come forward to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Push through the arms, not letting the leg touch down, just the feet. Back to down dog. Stepping forward, left leg inhales. Right leg joins it. Drop the bottom to chair. Lift the heels, exhale, chair lift. Inhale, and then all the way up and over. How glorious is that? We're getting into some balance work now. Balancing up here, then we will balance on the mat when we're down. So we'll hold on to the opposite foot. Bring the hip and heel together. Take your arm around, giving you a bit of a relaxed shoulder stretch, as well as strengthening through your core while we balance. 2 more breaths. Really bring the heart rate back down. Hold on to your big toe. Release the back hand and push that leg forward. Lovely stretch all the way through the hamstring. Also for your left arm. Bring it in. We'll switch to the other foot. Hip and heel come as one. Your left arm goes behind, holding onto the inside part of your elbow. Shoulders are relaxed. So this is perfect for strengthening the ankle, getting the core activated, releasing any tension in the shoulders because they're pulling downward. Balance overall is just wonderful. So we're going to just creep our fingers until we can hold on to the big toe, let the back arm lower down, and then push your heel forward. 2 more breaths. We're going to lower this foot into the star. Come on over, lifting your leg up. It's a long line from your fingers down to your toes. From here, we're going to turn our left foot outward, arms open, and then we come for our floating half moon. So just trying to work your way down without touching down, lifting that back leg up. You're sweating now if you weren't already. And come up to the star the other side. Reach along, arms straight, shoulders relax. Now turn your foot, open the arms, start to make your way down. Try not to go too fast. The faster you go, the more likely you'll fall. Two more breaths. Bring it together. Hold on to the inside part of your right foot. Left arm lifts. Come down to dancer's pose. Keep your arm fairly high on this one. When we do our Pilates, we take our arm down towards the horizontal. This one is up on the ankle. Couple more deep breaths. And come on up. Bring the arm around. Feet stay together. Lifting up. And dip through. Last 2 breaths. Bring it up. Feet come together. Left arm goes out. Right knee up and over. Option is to pick up your foot, take it away, and you'll just not feel any tightness underneath for all the lengthening we've done prior. It feels so good now. Let's bring it in. When you feel in control of the position, that's when you pick up your foot. Wonderful, bring it in. Just one more balance up here, and then we're going to do some balancing down on our mat. But I will bring myself forward. So right foot, dig it in, open the knee. Hands can be either at the heart, third eye, or we lift. Move the arms back so they're not in your view, and then if you can, take your eye gaze up. Each time you breathe out, you should feel your stomach moving in. That's the contraction at your core. Like you've got a corset on and you're tightening it. Bring the arms down. Change. Any of those 3 hand positions. And don't think because we're coming down onto the mat it's going to get any easier. We're keeping the challenging yoga flow session going. It's just like a massage for your soul. That's what I'll call it. It's just so good for us. So bring the arms down. We'll release that foot. I will move myself up closer. And then move the screen down just a fraction. We're going to start with our crow, which is a really strong balance down here. So we're going to have to halve ourselves pretty much. And you bend your knees quite deep because they have to come towards the top of your arm. And then you just move your feet away till you're on your tippy toes. And then you can lift one leg, or you can lift the other, or you can try and lift both. And release. Some days feel easier than others. That was quite challenging today. So we're going to just have a seat. We're going to get into a series of boat poses and canoe. So this is about the core. I feel like I'm a little bit close to, I feel nice and close to each other. All right, so we've got our arms forward. With the boat pose, you're just slightly lifted. The canoe, you're back. Like that. Let's go. All about the core. 3 more. And hold it here. Good job. We're going to bring the arms in, side to side. Legs go the opposite ways. Not doing too many core exercises. You can join me for Pilates for that on Tuesday. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Come forward. Let's have a stretch. Knees together. Knees are apart. Toes together. Bring the legs in. Nice stretch after what we've just done. We're going to take our legs out wide. Taking your legs as far as they can go, and you can use your hands to reach down towards the feet, anywhere along the leg, or bring your hands into the center. We will go for some deep stretches towards the end. I still want to continue with a little bit more balance, yoga flow. We're going to start just by bringing ourselves up. We're zipping the legs up. We're going to bring ourselves onto our elbows, point the toes, and just puff your chest out and let your head make its way down towards the ground. This is our fish. You can let your arms then go once it's in position. Bring the elbows in to help yourselves out, and then we're going to lie ourselves on our back, feet close to the bottom, and push your hips up high. Place your fingers underneath to get more height, and then we're going to push one leg up. Hold it there. Straight into the vertical. Foot comes down. We will change. Shoulders bring them underneath and push the other leg up. Then bring this leg down. You can stay here, or we're going to try and go for our full bridge, which means hands come close to your shoulders, and then up we lift. And then gently lower yourselves back down. And bring the knees up towards your chest. Roll it in and out, loosen up the back. Good. Screen's going to be a little bit low. My legs are going to be cut off a bit. But we're going to take our legs up either to the vertical with our hips down. You can even bend your knees, or pushing all the way up into a shoulder stand. Now I know my legs have been cut off. They'll come into view soon. Try and take them as straight as possible. And you can keep holding on for support. To the shoulder stand. Now support yourselves because we're going to take our legs very slowly down until they find the mat. This is our plow. Draw your belly in. From here, push straight up to your stand again. My head's already turned, that's why I'm keeping it that way. Bring yourselves down, roll it up. Wonderful. I'm going to face you for a moment. We're just going to take our right leg over, our left leg is in close. We're going to just twist ourselves. Lovely spinal twist, relax the shoulders. I'm going to take a hold of that opposite foot, push the leg forward and then take your reverse opposite arm to the back the other way. Still continuing on with some balance. If you want more, pick up both feet and then take them away on that angle. Sorry about my big feet. And bring it on in. Good job. So we're going to cross the other way now. Left leg comes on top. Row from your chest, turn. Hold on to the opposite foot. Take it forward. Arm assists in that twist. Looking back. That will give your neck a bit of a release. For those of you who want more of that balance, both feet. Hold the big toes, it makes it a little bit easier. Bring it forward, lower those feet down, nice and straight. Sit tall, arms come up, and then come forward into your stick pose. Lovely. So we are going to get into some deep stretches now. Really, there's nothing better than some stretching if you have any nerve pain, any sciatica. This is what releases the tension in your body. So everything we've done has led us to this point where we're feeling long and limber. So now we're going to keep the outside leg, inner leg, take it back. So we're rolling hip up on top of heel. This is our pigeon. Just keep pushing the leg back and get a lovely stretch in through the bent glute, the leg of that glute as well. Arms just reaching nice and long. I will give you some options for this pigeon, but if you don't want any options, you don't have to take them. You can just simply stay at this level. Main thing to try not to do is to sit down on your bottom, okay? So there's quite a bit of a gap from your bottom down to the mat. So first option is just to simply push yourselves up into a higher pigeon. It's more like a swan. Bending the knee and holding onto that foot is your next option. It's a very strong stretch for your quad. Because I'm on my shin, I can balance quite simply to lift the leg up, or the arm up, sorry. And then for those of you who want more, you just lace your fingers around. And you'll feel that lovely pull through your hip, through the thigh. Just keep breathing. Let's release the hands. We're going to turn into your frog. Feet are out wider than the knees. And then push your bottom back. Of course, we are going to do the other side. Let's just make this a bit of the interlude. And these deep breaths will help you ease into the position. Release any tension that you may be feeling. For, I guess, in this position, you'd be feeling it in your groin, inner thigh. So you just breathe and send the breath there. So we are going to do our pigeon the other way. So just come out of that by leaning forward, taking our front leg of the opposite side straight, the other leg bent. Just push that leg right back. And just think about lowering yourselves into your body with the arms. It's really lovely release here. This will help any tension in your back because you get the glutes relaxing. That will help whatever feels sore in your back. First option is to push up high. Second option is to hold on to that straightened leg that's now been bent. Third option is to reach tall. Final option, bring those fingers together. After this, we're going to go for some splits. I found that they were what helped me when I had sciatica. So why stop now that sciatica's gone away? Okay? Keep it going. A couple more breaths. And just gently release that foot. Bring that bent leg forward and then start to creep it forward. And as you're creeping it forward, the back leg is moving back. Now, I've never been one to do a split, but we just try and do our best. Main thing is, I know that back leg is bent, is to try and just rotate yourself over, and then as your tension starts to subside, move yourself a bit deeper into the stretch. If you had your yoga blocks, you could be holding on to them as well too. Your body is a bit higher. But we hold this just to get the maximum benefit. So you see how I just creeped my foot even further forward because the tension that I was feeling just dissipated a tiny bit, so I could push it a little bit more. So to come out of that, just bring your hands forward, turn, and I'm just going to get you to turn and do everything for the other side. So you're creeping your leg forward, taking the other leg back. So you might feel that's enough. So you see my back leg is fairly bent. That's because, like I said, I've never been one to do stretches. Unfortunately, I never was a ballet dancer or a gymnast. So I never got that beautiful flexibility like those type of trained people have. But it's never too late to start, right? So this is our journey together. I will do yoga again next Sunday. Saturdays, like I've said, are athletic, so Sunday is the new Saturday until gymnastics for my daughter starts again. Daughters, actually, I'm starting this year too. So you see how you're easing into it. You can sort of feel that pull, but it's not as deep. So then just take that leg further forward. Okay, so we're going to just bring that leg in, turn, and then just pull it under you. You can have a seat, and I'll get you to bring your heels together. Your knees apart again, like we did earlier. Lovely, lovely release. So I know generally with my yoga in the gym, we finish with some meditation lying down. I'm not going to do that because I find that there's just no point seeing me just lying on the mat. But if you want, you can get into some meditation. If you're ready to just get up, you can bring yourselves back into that deep squat like we did earlier. Place your hands into the prayer, opening out those knees, shoulders, we drop them. But that from beginning to the end was really strong exercise. And that's what I love about the yoga flow. You're just in constant work mode. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoy your Sunday. And I will see you on Tuesday for either a little bit of Tabata with Pilates or just a pure Pilates. Namaste.